It's a must-watch, Steve. I'm telling you.
Sure it is.
Still, I just can't get over that part. She's like, "Let me show you what a doll can do." And I was like, "Oh,
yeah, this is why I just mainly haven't watched it, especially with him, because that's not uncomfortable." Just be like,
If you're watching this, don't watch it with anybody else. Just watch
yeah,
this
please
by
don't watch
yourself.
this anime with anybody else.
Make sure you turn down the lights.
You just
Turn
you
down
just
the
chilling
volume.
in your room.
Lock
Good
that
to go.
door.
Make sure Jessica is not anywhere in the general vicinity, as in not the same zip code. Good to go.
Because there's a scene that involves a banana.
Yeah, no, we're going to the review. See you guys
involves
there.
a banana.
Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
And my name is, I'll be Mia. I'm Mia. How you doing?
Hi.
I'm the succubus.
Succubus. I'm going to be Basara.
No.
I'm going to make you my slave.
No. I'm not doing this. No.
What's your special spot?
You need to have a key to my heart to unlock that so I can be full-grown succubus. Because otherwise I have to hide my powers. If I don't, everybody's just be all over me.
Does your boobs grow?
Hell yeah, they do.
Sweet. But anyways, today we'll be going over the anime testament of something. Anyways, today we're going to be going over the anime testament to a sister's new devil.
Where do we begin with this?
One, it's awesome. If you like these kind of animes, which it's pretty much full-blown fan service anime, which I can appreciate. The problem I have with this anime, we're just going to get straight into this pretty much review. Pretty much for the plot of the anime real quick, is that Basara is like our main hero protagonist. He ends up meeting a couple of girls. They move in with him. Come to find out, one is pretty much the Demon King's princess, his daughter. And the other one is a succubus that protects her. And then you find out that he also has special powers, which is actually probably one of my most favorite scenes ever, is because they're all like, "Oh, it's just this normal human, and we're these badass demons," and he's just like, "I'm a badass, awesome hero person too, and I'm sweeter than everybody else in this room."
He's from
and
the
he's
Hero
just like,
Clan,
and he's
right?
just like, yeah, from the Hero Clan, bones people, and you're just like, yes.
And like everybody in the Hero Clan can summon this whole like magical outfit that makes him strong and makes him like godly. He just has one arm and a sword, not even the whole suit, and he's better than everybody.
And then pretty much for the rest of the anime is just them trying to protect Mio from the demon, or the guy that's trying to take over the demon throne, trying to protect her from him, and then just trying not to giggity everyone. Or trying to giggity everyone.
No, he tries to giggity every single thing.
He's at least reserved-ish. Like I can appreciate that he don't care.
He doesn't care.
But anyways, starting with the plot, one thing I actually really like about this plot is one, and especially in this situation, kind of anime, where usually the hero is kind of, or the main protagonist is just like a normal human, kind of like Rosario Vampire. They're usually not as special as the girls involved with him. Well, in this, he's actually just on their playing field, if even not even more awesome than they are.
He's a lot better than they are, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, which it makes it really interesting compared to a lot of these other animes in the same vein. But pretty much for the rest of the plot, that's the main thing that really works well for me, because for the rest of it, it's pretty much by the numbers for the most part. I will give it to this anime is that it's definitely a little bit more out there than some in terms of just how graphic some of the scenes are, even though they censor a lot of it. Like, we watch it on Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll censors the crap out
Yeah, they
of
censor
this.
the crap out of it. You can imagine, like, I've seen some of the uncensored episodes on YouTube, and it's just like, whoa. Like, this anime is almost like full.
Please don't listen to him. Do not look these episodes up if you're under the age of 18.
Yeah, just watch the censored version.
Yes.
I'm totally fine with that. If you're 13 and older. But for the most part, it's actually surprising how much they can actually show off in some of these. Because, like, High School DxD, like, there's some nudity. But it's mainly just, like, nudity to be nudity, just so you can kind of keep
She just sleeps naked next to him.
Yeah, like, it keeps your interest, like, he bumps into him, stuff like that. Well, on this, there's actually, like, it's pretty much full-blown foreplay.
Definitely.
All
like,
the time.
All blown out. Like, in every episode.
Yeah, there's usually something like stuff's getting groped, sucked on, you name it. It's probably done it.
If you really want to see it, Find the OVA.
Yeah, there's no OVA, but we'll get to that at the end.
We'll
So,
save the best for the last.
Especially if you're watching these animes for that, then actually this anime is actually really good for you in terms of just how the plot ended up progressing. Because a lot of it is because what happens is with some of the characters is he forms a master-slave pact, which is supposed to be beneficial.
Because he can find her wherever she goes with this contract that he creates with her. He can pretty much feel her out and find her where she's at.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be something that's useful, but since they use the succubus power, if she ever gets, like, pretty much aroused or stressed in some fashion, he has to relieve her.
Well, the whole thing is the skeeve. You're such a skeeve. Steve missed a little part is when the succubus did the contract, it was supposed to show up on Mia's hand. Is that her name? Mia?
Yeah.
Right? And he was supposed to kiss it. But the succubus messed up, showed up on his hand. She didn't kiss it on time. So now it like formed a love contract thing, which she put in her special abilities as a succubus. And it's just, yeah, like you can just imagine what happens when a succubus does
Yeah,
that.
it's pretty much like, it's almost on the point of softcore porn. Pretty much.
If you can get the edited version, it's just straight up, yeah, there's like scenes that just go out of proportion.
Yeah, so in terms of that, it's definitely something that's a little bit different too compared to a lot of these other kind of animes, because again, it's pretty much getting to the realm of starting to be, I don't want to say uncomfortable because I'm fine with it, but it's starting to get into the form of hentai,
where Miggy needs to come out of.
Yeah, he needs to start showing up. But other than that, the plot for the rest of it's pretty generic overall. Like, there's nothing that's really like out of the ordinary. It's not like the story's really super deep. But in these kind of animes, I don't really expect it to be.
Well, I thought it was a little. I thought it was a little better than what I thought it was going to be, because even from the first episode I seen, I was like, okay, I know what this is going to be. This is going to be plain story. It was a little bit better than I thought it would have been, so that's why I'm like, hey.
Yeah, I guess on a high note, at least there's a story, because it's not like I don't want to say Monster Musume because I still actually really like that anime, but it's not just like introducing like a new character every episode, and there's not really like a story at all for the most part. Monster Musume, it's pretty much just new boobs of the week. Well, in this, there's actually
new boobs of the week.
Absolutely nothing.
That's what I thought.
With this anime, it actually has a story that actually progresses and moves along throughout the entirety of it.
Yeah, it's like,
so even though they introduce new characters, it's because of the plot. It's not just so we can have a new character.
It's like it's the most basic thing. It's like, okay, her father died, which was a demon. Nobody knew she was a demon. Everybody finds out she's a demon. Everybody has to kill her to get her powers.
Or they want to use their powers for their own purposes, stuff like that. And I like the succubus too. But we're just going to get into the characters now. For the most part, like, I actually enjoy a lot of the characters in this anime because they all have their own individual uniqueness. Like, Basara is actually cool, calm, collected, while also still being totally okay with this master-slave pact thing.
He was completely fine with this. Even though technically, according to the first episode, that's his sister. Thus, hence the title.
Yeah, like, so they moved in, she's like, I'm going to treat you like my sister. And then we're going to do inappropriate things, because that's okay.
And then when he does the appropriate thing, she's like, Onicha.
Oh, God.
Like, oh,
yeah, don't
God.
Remind me of that.
Please.
That's just where this anime goes from being, like, sweet, then you're like, oh, God, this is getting uncomfortable. Because Onicha's, like, brother.
Yeah.
Essentially.
She's like, no, brother. Not despot. Oh!
That's where I can see it losing a lot of people.
A lot of people.
Most people, except for... I was like, I was
was
okay with it because I understand. It's just, it's one of those things. It's still kind of weird though. And but I feel like Basar, he's sweet.
Hey.
I also like that he's like scarred like Kuroni Kenshin.
It's still not as bad as that. Was that one we were watching, Rosary Vampire, where there's that fat guy who's trying to get with an 11-year-old because that wizard is on.
No, the skinny guy wanted.
Yeah. Okay, the skinny guy. What? I have no idea. Yeah, like okay, that's really bad.
Yeah, that's on the verge of one of these guys that we used to work with. Now he went to jail. Anyways.
Yeah, we can't say no names.
Yeah, we can't. No names. But
Steve.
and then for Mio, actually, she's pretty cool as well. She's a lot more of the hot-headed one of the group, where she's more like, if any, like thing, kind of like sexual starts happening. She's like, I'm going to kill you 1,000 times over. And yes, just goes with it.
She's like, I'm going to kill you. Do it right now.
And it's just, it's amusing because it's like, she's like hot-headed, a little bit more on the aggressive side. But also she has that like more tender, sweet moment. And then we have Maria, who is definitely just the one that is fully into the erotica-ness that this is
She's
this anime.
succubus.
Yeah, which she's a succubus. Makes sense.
And like her whole thing is she has to hide her powers because if she takes her full form, everybody just has to like. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but it's pretty much anytime she can take advantage of the situation, she's going to. She's also a little bit more of the mischievous one. God, I have a stuttering problem. It's okay. But
she's the more mischief of one. Mischief?
She's
definitely got me saying it.
Yeah, it's so hard for me to say. She's definitely the more mischievous one out of the group, though, where a lot of the times, like, you kind of have a feeling that she might be, like, the bad guy sometimes, but then she does the good stuff, and then she has nice moments with Basara, then she's trying to do things with him that probably shouldn't be happening, but should be.
No, they should be.
And then you have Yuki, which is
my favorite.
Yeah, actually, I really like Yuki, too, where she's, like, his childhood friend from when they were at the Hero Village, and she ends up moving with him as well because she was also madly in love with him as well.
Well, there's this like scene when something happens in the village. I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah.
Steve will cut it out. But something happens in the village, and he saves Yuki's life. So thus, hence, she feels like she is in his debt. That's why she loves him. But it's not just more like she feels like she's in debt love. She actually loves him because he's a hero. You know.
Yeah, main protagonist. Of course, everybody's gonna love him.
Yeah.
And she's a little bit more of, I don't want to say emotionless, but she's definitely like not your standard girl where like you have these situations where like with Mio where like her slave pack like broken and he has to do stuff with her and she's just like, do me next. Yeah. Or because she's just trying to keep up with what's going on in that situation. And I don't want to spoil things, but there's a few scenes later on with her where you find out her tender spot where she's just like going.
There is.
It's one of those scenes where like I can't wait for the unedited version of it because I'm just like, I need to see this because it's gonna make me laugh so much.
Like each character that he creates a master slave pack with has like a tender spot where if the slave doesn't trust the master, they lose control. And since Maria added her a special ability in it, everything has to be sexual now. Where her special spot is sexual, and the only way to cure it is if he does stuff to them. And
involving it.
Yeah, it's just...
And it's just, you can imagine. Which is just one of those animes that's kind of weird to review because, like, Monster Musume, it's, for being what it is, it's still, pretty tame. Yeah. Like, especially compared to the manga, it's not that bad.
It's just...
Yeah, so it's one of these reviews that's kind of hard to take it seriously because this anime is not what I would consider serious at all. Not like what we did with Parasite the Maxim or even Ushio and Tora, where the plot is pretty like Ushio and Tora is very shonen, very like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, especially since it's based off or kind of like a redo of an older anime. And Parasite the Maxim is very adult, mature, violent, story freaking awesome. This anime, you're here to watch all this pretty much softcore porn.
It's like Steve tries to explain, you just can't because it's like it's nothing like we've seen before. It's just on its own level. It is borderline hentai where they just put in a storyline to a hentai thing. It's like Bible Black or something.
No, it's not.
Well,
you guys haven't seen it. No, it's not.
Okay,
please don't look it up either.
Yeah, please. I'm sorry. Steve,
stop mentioning it. I will cut it.
Cut that part out. I never knew about it until he didn't tell me.
God, it's so bad.
And they didn't even say what it was. And I looked it up.
Just like, why are these two chicks? Oh, that's why there's two chicks. You just entered a new realm of anime. And you can never go back.
I couldn't go back. I was stuck in that spot. I was like, just never get that scene out of my mind. Thank God Steve's going to cut all this out, hopefully.
Maybe. I'll try. And then pretty much for the rest of the anime, like the animation's actually pretty good. It's definitely not like Monster Musume good, I would say. But it's still pretty good for what it is. Especially like it's more actually the animation is definitely a lot better when they're doing the more giggity scenes than say like the fight scenes are just okay.
Generic?
Yeah, it's like nothing horrible, but like the fight scenes I can still watch them. It's not like what's that anime?
Gotta be honest with you though. I watched this anime and I was not looking forward to the fighting scenes as I was looking forward to her getting jealous of her master and just him has to taming the contract, the slave master contract.
Yeah, like the fight scenes are just mainly there. They work. It's more you're there for the girls with this anime. And I'd say in terms of that, it does it very well. Like you're definitely invested. There's some of the aspects though, like especially with the Oni-chan and stuff, kind of throw you out of it a bit.
It's
but
like
that's mainly the worst part of it. Like if you're into these kind of animes, I definitely recommend giving it a look.
Definitely look it up. Now there's one scene in this entire anime that I'm gonna spoil for you, and which we didn't talk about his father, which his father's supposed to be like the most bad.
Like everyone fears his father.
Yeah, like everybody fears his father, and then at the end of it, which I don't understand how there's going to be season 2, because the guy that takes over.
I probably shouldn't talk about this part because this is actually the end of the season.
Yes. You're going to keep this part in.
No, we gotta explain. I can't keep the part there because we got to give people a reason to watch the anime. But we can't spoil the end of the season.
But how are you going to
explain? You don't need to watch it other than to watch it for the... Yeah, you really got to be into this anime to be into this kind of anime. Like, if you're looking for something with a really solid plot, really tight animation, and very solid characters, this probably isn't the anime for you, minus the characters, because again... I actually enjoyed the characters. Yeah. Like, they work pretty well. But the plot and the animation is just, it's okay. Nothing amazing. So if you're looking for that, you might be a little disappointed.
And then the whole reason why you would watch it is the whole girl scene. And that's definitely, like, if you're into that, go for it, man. Like, this is your anime. Trust me.
We promote it.
You will not be disappointed.
And then we're at the part of the review where Arnes wanted to talk about briefly. The OVA. Which I actually I found it and showed it to him.
Yeah, because I didn't even know it was the OVA for this until Steve here showed it to me. And
you're welcome.
And Steve only watched the final part because it was...
I got to see the best part.
Which was, it wasn't dubbed?
Yeah, sadly, I can't really talk about a whole lot because I actually still haven't fully seen it, so I really don't know what the plot was. It was kind of like, I was just like, oh, there's an OVA, I guess I'll skip through because I'm sure it'll show up in Crunchyroll or something, so I get a... Because at the time, it didn't have subtitles on the video I was watching, so I was like, I'll just flip through. And I got to the scene with him and his teacher.
Which his teacher? Hey, she was amazing.
Yeah, like if you see the anime, oh man.
She was just like, let me show you what an adult can do for you.
And it was just like, then we just got to the full blow, and I was like, and now it's the porn. Sweet.
Yeah, it literally goes from a borderline like anime and hentai, like it like switches in.
Yeah, it's
just like right up here, she just does stuff
to
him.
We're above the screen.
Yeah, she just like does stuff to him that you would like.
Yeah, like you wouldn't expect this out of your normal anime, which I guess OVAs are a little bit more on the uncensored side. So I've seen quite a few OVAs, like Makenki one's a little bit out there. And then was it Devilman, where you haven't seen that one, but it gets super violent, like uncomfortably violent.
It is.
I know I hear it's amazing. I gotta go back and watch it.
It is so like you're like watching this and you're like, at what point in time did they switch this from like A to Z? It's just it did not
to H for hentai.
It just did not like go through the steps. It just went straight up, like straight out of the beginning. First 3 minutes into the OVA, you're like, I am down for this. Like, let's do this.
This is refreshing.
There was a story.
It's not just the tease anymore.
There was a story in this OVA.
We didn't care.
I swear to God, I watched the thing and I don't remember what it is.
It's got blocked out by everything else.
It's just got like, whoosh, went right over and I don't remember. Like, I would have to watch this with my eyes closed to listen for the storyline, to understand what's going on.
Yeah, you'd still be screwed because you'd be like, all I hear is gibberish. Japanese gibberish.
Beautiful gibberish. The sound they make in there.
Oh, yeah. But anyways, we're just gonna move on. So, what do you guys think? Have you guys seen this anime? Please let us know in the comments below what you guys thought of it. Help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button. Subscribe to become a ranger today. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.